Welcome back, friends. You're listening to Simply Explained English. I'm Jack.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah. Today, we're talking about a very common situation, especially if you live with someone else.
Let me guess. Is it about that one small task, that one easy job that someone promises to do but never does?
Exactly. We're talking about the art of procrastination. And as you saw at the very beginning, today we will learn all the useful vocabulary you need to talk about this common problem.
That's right. Our dialogue is about two housemates, Sandra and Mia. And Mia is the queen of "I'll do it later." This should be very relatable. Let's listen. But first, a quick reminder. If you're enjoying our podcast, please take a moment to give a like, and even better, leave us a comment. Your support helps us make more episodes for you.
Hey Mia, I'm making a shopping list. Just wanted to check. Did you ever get around to changing that light bulb in the hallway? It's been dark for a week.
Oh, yeah. I was just about to do that. I just need to finish this email first.
Okay. And while you're at it, could you please take out the recycling? It's completely full.
Of course. No problem at all.
2 hours later.
So, the hallway is still dark.
Oh, right. I totally forgot. Sorry, I got caught up in the show. I'll do it as soon as this episode is over.
Mia, I don't want to nag, but you've been putting it off for days. It's starting to become a pattern.
I know. My back is a little sore today.
Your back was sore last Tuesday, too. That was your excuse for not taking out the trash.
Was it? Wow, time flies. Look, no offense, but it's just a light bulb. It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal when I almost trip over my shoes every night because I can't see anything.
Okay, you have a point. I'll do it right now after this one last cookie.
Okay, Mia. After the cookie.
And that was our dialogue. I have to say, I feel very sorry for Sandra.
Me too. But I think we have all been Mia at some point in our lives. Let's start with the word we used in the introduction, procrastination. I think this is my middle name sometimes.
Mine too. Procrastination is a noun. It is the action of delaying or postponing something you have to do.
So, when we say Mia is good at procrastination, we mean she is an expert at not doing tasks and saving them for later.
Exactly. A good example sentence is, procrastination is my biggest problem when I have to study for an exam.
Okay, let's move into the dialogue. Sandra asks Mia if she ever got around to changing the light bulb.
This is a very common phrasal verb. To get around to doing something means to finally do something that you have intended to do for a long time.
So, Sandra is asking, did you finally find the time to do this task you were supposed to do? It sounds a little more polite than just asking, did you do it yet?
Right. For example, I finally got around to cleaning my car this weekend.
That's a great example. And here's a quick grammar tip. After get around to, we always use the ing form of the verb. So we say get around to cleaning, not get around to clean.
Okay, good point. Let's move on to the next word. Mia's response is a classic excuse. She says, I was just about to do that.
A very useful phrase. To be about to do something means that you are going to do it very, very soon, in the next few seconds or minutes.
In the story, Mia is probably not telling the truth. She is using this phrase as an excuse to show she didn't forget. It's the perfect excuse, isn't it? It sounds like you had a good intention.
A very common situation. A more honest example is, don't call me now, I'm about to do my homework.
Sandra then adds another task with a great phrase. She says, while you're at it. I love this phrase. It's so efficient.
It is. You say, while you're at it, to ask someone to do a second task that is connected to the first one they're already doing.
So since Mia is supposedly getting up to do a task, Sandra asks her to do another similar task at the same time.
Exactly. You could say, I'm going to the kitchen. While you're at it, could you bring me a glass of water?
A few hours later, Mia has another excuse. She says, I got caught up in this show.
This is a great phrasal verb. To get caught up in something means to become so involved in an activity that you do not notice anything else.
So Mia is explaining that the TV show was so interesting, she completely forgot about her promise and the time. That happens to me all the time with good YouTube videos.
Me too. For example, I got caught up in a good book and forgot to call my friend.
Sandra feels bad about asking again. She says, I don't want to nag. Nobody likes to be a nag, but sometimes you have to be.
That's true. The verb to nag means to repeatedly ask someone to do something in an annoying way.
So Sandra is saying, I don't want to annoy you by asking again and again, even though that's exactly what she has to do.
It's a very useful word. For example, my parents always nag me about cleaning my room.
Jack then uses our phrasal verb from your list. She says, you've been putting it off for days. It's the official verb of procrastination.
It is. To put something off is the perfect phrasal verb for this topic. It means to delay doing something until a later time.
So Sandra is directly telling Mia that she has been delaying this simple task for a long time.
Yes. For example, the meeting was put off until next Friday.
Sandra also says that Mia's behavior is starting to become a pattern.
A pattern is something that happens in the same way again and again.
So Sandra has noticed that Mia doesn't just procrastinate one time, she does it repeatedly. It has become a predictable habit.
Exactly. It's a bad pattern to get into. Another example is, there is a pattern of bad weather on the weekends this month.
Mia doesn't have a good reason, so she gives an excuse.
An excuse is a reason you give to explain a mistake or bad behavior, but it's often not the real reason.
In the story, Mia says her back is sore. Sandra remembers she used the same excuse last week. It sounds like Mia is not being completely honest.
It seems so. For example, he is late for work again. I wonder what his excuse will be this time.
Mia seems surprised that it was a week ago. She says, "Wow, time flies."
This is a very common idiom. Time flies means that time passes very quickly.
So Mia is expressing surprise at how fast the week has passed. It's a great phrase to use when you are having fun or when you are very busy.
That's right. You could say, time flies when you are on holiday. 1 week feels like 1 day.
Mia then tries to make the problem seem smaller. She says, "No offense, but it's just a light bulb."
This is a very important phrase for polite conversation. You say no offense before you say something that might be a little rude or might upset someone.
So Mia knows that saying, "It's just a light bulb," might sound rude to Sandra. So she says no offense first to soften it.
A very useful social skill. For example, no offense, but I don't really like your new haircut.
But Sandra explains why it's a big deal. She says she almost trips over her shoes.
To trip over something is a phrasal verb. It means to fall or almost fall because your foot hits an object.
So Sandra is explaining that the dark hallway is actually dangerous because she can't see objects on the floor.
A very real problem. For example, be careful, don't trip over the cat.
And finally, after hearing this, Mia understands. She says, "Okay, you have a point."
This is a great idiom for agreeing with someone. You have a point means what you say is true and I understand.
So Mia finally accepts that Sandra's argument is logical and true. She agrees that the dark hallway is a problem.
It's a good way to end an argument. For example, I didn't want to go, but you're right about the weather. You have a point.
And that's our final phrase. A very realistic and funny look at the art of procrastination.
It is. Now that you have a deeper understanding of all the vocabulary, let's listen to Sandra and Mia's conversation one last time.
Hey Mia, I'm making a shopping list. Just wanted to check. Did you ever get around to changing that light bulb in the hallway? It's been dark for a week.
Oh, yeah. I was just about to do that. I just need to finish this email first.
Okay. And while you're at it, could you please take out the recycling? It's completely full.
Of course. No problem at all.
2 hours later.
So, the hallway is still dark.
Oh, right. I totally forgot. Sorry, I got caught up in the show. I'll do it as soon as this episode is over.
Mia, I don't want to nag, but you've been putting it off for days. It's starting to become a pattern.
I know. My back is a little sore today.
Your back was sore last Tuesday, too. That was your excuse for not taking out the trash.
Was it? Wow, time flies. Look, no offense, but it's just a light bulb. It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal when I almost trip over my shoes every night because I can't see anything.
Okay, you have a point. I'll do it right now after this one last cookie.
Okay, Mia. After the cookie.
And we're back. It's so much clearer the second time, right?
It is. Now, for our final practice, the shadowing round. Just listen to the first sentence and then repeat it aloud with us on the second one. Ready?
First one, procrastination. Repeat after me. Procrastination. I have a big problem with procrastination. I have a big problem with procrastination.
Next, get around to it. Let's say it together. Get around to it. I will get around to it tomorrow. I will get around to it tomorrow.
And now, to be about to do something. Say it with me. To be about to do something. I was about to call you. I was about to call you.
Next up, while you're at it, repeat it after me, while you're at it. While you're at it, can you close the window? While you're at it, can you close the window?
Let's try. Get caught up. Repeat after me. Get caught up. I got caught up in a conversation. I got caught up in a conversation.
Moving on. To nag. Let's say it together. To nag. Please stop nagging me. Please stop nagging me.
Almost there. To put off. Repeat after me. To put off. Don't put off your homework. Don't put off your homework.
A good one. Pattern. Let's say it together. Pattern. I see a pattern in his behavior. I see a pattern in his behavior.
And excuse. Repeat after me. Excuse. That's a terrible excuse. That's a terrible excuse.
Next, time flies. Let's say it together. Time flies. Time flies when you are having fun. Time flies when you are having fun.
Next up, no offense. Repeat after me. No offense. No offense, but I disagree. No offense, but I disagree.
And trip over. Let's say it together. Trip over. Be careful not to trip over the cable. Be careful not to trip over the cable.
And the final one, you have a point. Say it with me. You have a point. I disagree, but you have a point. I disagree, but you have a point. That was a great dialogue. It's a good reminder to do things now, not later.
It is. Now, it's your turn. Our question for you is, are you a procrastinator or do you do things immediately? What is one task you always procrastinate on?
Let us know your answer in the comment section. We love reading them.
That's all we have for you today. Until next time, keep practicing.
Bye for now.